welcome to the world. Welcome to this week's vlog. Welcome to the countryside. Welcome to a bit of landscape photography, finally. It's been 4.5 long months since I've last been out anywhere really of any significance to actually take some images. So I'm so pleased to be actually out and just, yeah, hopefully to get some decent shots this morning. Although this isn't exactly what I would call my number one return destination. I'm just in a farmer's field. Well, actually it's probably right away, but this is a farmer's field in front of me that's about a couple of miles from my house. I've just missed a beautiful red sky. Well, I didn't miss it as such. I was wandering up here, completely forgotten how to do landscape photography vlogging. It's an absolute nightmare. It's like, what do I do? What B-roll do I film? Anyway, by the time I got here, there was a beautiful red sky, and I tried to take a shot heading up this path in front of me and up to the hill, to the brow of the hill, with a little tree on the right and some red sky, but I think I missed it. And also probably shot it with the wrong lens. I was shooting it with the 24-70, and I probably should have put the 70-200 on, which I consequently did. So the very first day, the very first time that I'm out with my new camera that's got a sensor that's literally going, get dust on me, get dust on me, I take the bloody lens off straight away and put a new one on, but hopefully it's okay. Anyway, this morning I'm here pre-sunrise. It might just be about sunrise now. There's a few little clouds catching above my target area. And my aim this morning, I was on a walk with my brother-in-law, Michael. Hello again, Michael. That's 2 mentions in 3 vlogs. And we came up this way and I saw this little scene in front of me. And I thought, do you know what, that would make quite a nice shot. Basically what it is, you've got this huge cornfield or wheat field that's sitting out in front of me here. And then over the back, you've just got a very small amount of the trees that form Barton Springs and the nature reserve over there, over the brow of the hill, and then just the sky in the background. And I just thought that that combination of a little bit of, or big amount of wheat field, little slither of trees, and a big amount of sky might make for quite a nice shot. I've got a leading line where the tractor's gone through this wheat, and it's not really a leading line, it's actually leading off the scene, but it makes for quite a nice sort of compositional element, if you like. And then a little slither of trees, and then some sky that's just catching. So what I'm going to do is get this shot and yeah, see what I can do with it. Literally like I've completely forgotten what I'm doing. It's like I'm a novice again. It's like I have no idea how to control the camera, what to take a shot of, where to point it, any of the settings. It's crazy. It's like you just stop doing something for, you know, a short amount of time. And like I was talking to you about in that Norman's Wisdom thing I did about, you know, unconscious competence, I'm back to kind of conscious competence, verging on conscious incompetence. It's not good. I've completely forgotten everything, and partly down to the fact it's a new camera, but also just the basics, like, come on, where am I pointing this? What am I taking a shot of? Thinking about composition, it's all gone out the window because I haven't practiced, I haven't done it for so long. Pointed the camera back over this way, behind me here. For a moment there was some really nice sort of well, you probably can't even see them, but there was some crepuscular rays just coming up from where the sun was rising, and these clouds above us are really beautifully lit. So I pointed the camera back down that way again, as I did very first thing, just to take a shot. I'm not 100% sure about this image, to be honest with you, the main one that I'm focusing on, because that patch of trees is so small. And the problem is, the further I get up the hill, the smaller that patch, or the more it disappears, because the curvature of the land is actually taking the image away from me. And I don't want to come too far down, because then you start to lose that curve, which is what I was kind of aiming at in the first place. So it's a bit of a maybe a tricky shot to start back with. I'm gonna maybe just wander a bit further up the hill and just see if there's any other shots I can get of this. as the sun starts to rise. It's actually quite chilly now. I don't know why I came out in my t-shirt, to be honest with you. Yeah, it wasn't too bad before the sun came up. It's always the same. When the sun comes up, you get that sort of breeze, and the wind picks up a bit, and it starts to get a bit colder for a while until the sun actually rises enough to warm everything up again. So I'm in that phase where I'm sort of stood still and I'm like, ooh, I'm quite cold. But it's all good fun anyway. It's all good fun. So I think, I don't know, I'm getting quite nice cloud formations sort of building up over there behind those grouping the trees now, so maybe I'll just take a few more shots from here and see if I can get one where I really like the clouds. But yeah, it's probably not the optimum composition that I would really be after for my first trip back, but like I said, it's nice. It's just nice to get out. It's just nice to be up at this time in the morning. It's nice to be out and actually doing something. So, you know, swings and roundabouts, and be thankful for what you have. I've moved a bit further up the track now. I'm further up the hill, and as I was saying, you start to lose the trees as you climb up the hill, but when you get to the top or near to the top, you start to get them back again, and I think I found pretty much exactly what I was looking for now. I probably should have come a bit further up in the first place, to be honest with you. Oh, look at this. Can you see the sun just lighting everything up as it comes over now? This is exactly what I've been waiting for, just to get a lovely bit of warmth into the scene. So basically I've moved a bit further up the hill now. I'm just waiting for this sun to peek through as it's doing now. I'm going to take a shot now and I'll come back to you actually. I remember now what it is. I remember now what it is that makes a shot. It's the light. It's the light, of course it's the light. I came up here and there was no light, and so I'm looking around thinking, yeah, lines and shapes and la 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 la, but it's the light. The sun's come up and now it's illuminated everything, and all of a sudden all that curvature, all those textures, all the shape of the land is defined by the sun. It lights it up, it makes it what it is. You can see suddenly where the fall off is in this hill and where the next hill starts, and there's definition now in the trees at the back. Perfect, much better. Still not the most amazing composition, but you know what, for me this is quintessential sort of Bedfordshire, Middle England, sort of the home counties sunrise vista, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So yeah, I'm a lot happier now the sun's up. If for no other reason, it's a little bit warmer. The wind's still quite biting, but God, it really makes a difference. The light, a bit more light makes such a difference to the scene. It's now giving definition to each one of these heads of wheat, and it's just, yeah, so much better. I'm happy now. Well, that's me finished from here. It's been lovely to get back out again with the camera. Just so nice to be back. So nice to be out taking images again. To be honest with you, I've completely forgotten everything I've learned, I think, about both photography and definitely vlogging. Probably talked an absolute load of gibberish all the way through this. I'm not sure that any of the B-roll was any good whatsoever, but it's just nice to be back. It's nice. Do you know what? I've really missed this, and as nice as it is taking photos of birds in your back garden, there's nothing like getting out at sunrise and getting some lovely light on the land and getting some nice shots. So, you know, we'll see what they've turned out like. Classic sort of cliched comment there, you know, we won't know what we're going to get till we get home. I'm not holding out massive amounts of hope for them. It's not the most amazing of areas. It wasn't the most amazing of sunrises. The light on the land when the sun came up was absolutely gorgeous, but you know, it's yeah, it's not the most majestic and photogenic and stunning of places, but it's my local area. It's given me a chance to get out today and just go out and take some photos, so that's what it's all about really. Anyway, look, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who comments on the channel, who interacts. Thank you for sticking with me through these last few months of, you know, non-activity, or certainly non-landscape photography related activity. I really do appreciate your time and your input. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. It's been good. That's it. I'm terrible at this at the moment. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.